Hello and welcome to round 7. We are in Canada and I changed the difficulty a little bit. I turned it down to professional. I wanted to try it out and it went a little bit weird. Like I started with pole and it ends up being quite an easy race for me. So I'm not sure why Legend is so hard on the AI side and why the professional is a lot easier. It doesn't really make much sense to me. I wanted to have something a bit more competitive. But where I finish around 10th or 11th and stuff, not in 18th or... It's just a little bit weird. It's unfortunate, and I start pole, and I get away fairly cleanly. So yeah. So it's 18 laps, quite a longish race, but the laps are obviously quite short. And we are go for the Canadian Grand Prix, probably one of my favourite tracks of the season. I absolutely love watching this and playing and driving around it. It's awesome. Went a little bit wide, didn't hit the apex, but went around this corner pretty well. And we've got quite a good little lead already. Quite an easy start. Got Alonso behind us, the double world champion, who's arguably probably the best driver on the grid. I'm sure some people will say Hamilton or Vettel, but in my opinion I think Alonso's probably the best, with Lewis Hamilton and Kimi Räikkönen just underneath him, I reckon. So yeah, the professional wasn't particularly that hard. I had a few little exchanges of positions, but not too much. I can control my pace quite well. I don't have to push too much and end up crashing, so that's pretty good. I was around the 1 minute 18's sort of section on my timed laps. I think trying to think what my qualifying lap was about 1:15.5, I think 1:15.3 or something around that sort of speed. So it's quite a competitive lap, quite a clean lap. I think my fastest was in qualifying 2. Just completely done the lap really nicely. I probably should have included it. But yeah, it's pretty interesting tiny little race, professional race. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it for the next one or not, because it is a lot easier. And obviously I think it's ruined my championship a little bit, because I come first and got 25 points, which is a little bit unfortunate. So now the pace has sort of slightly slowed down. I'm 2 seconds in front of Alonso, but he's fairly quick at this stage. I'm running around the 1:19's, so yeah, not going particularly that quick at the moment, and he's sort of slowly catching me. Oh, just hit over that curb and hit the grass, and I lose loads and loads of grip. Alonso's right up my ass, and he's trying to overtake me, going around this hairpin. Oh, it's a bit tight. Make sure we leave each other space. I'll go a bit wide. Try and take up the inside. Oh, bit of curves I've got left for this straight. But Alonso's pretty quick in the straight, so we'll have to sit up behind him and hopefully try and get a tow. And we've got DRS enabled, so we can stream straight past him. Hopefully. Yeah. So yeah, that went pretty well. This corner I really like, but also I get really wired going across it. If you brake too late, you're going to go bouncing across the curbs and crash into the wall of champions. And that's a bit unfortunate. We don't want that. Oh, now I brake myself and go brake a little bit too late, and I go a bit wide. I'm not going to speak too many words in my mouth. But this track I absolutely love. It's just addictive and fun. It's amazing. I love watching it as well. There's so many entertaining races I can think of. Namely that one with Jensen Button in the rain, beating Vettel on the last lap. Just stuff like that. I think Lewis Hamilton does some really good races here as well. It's just a track I really like watching. It's like a traditional track that's really nice. I like the fact that it's actually quite short as well. Makes the laps really sort of quick, and you just feel like the laps are going down really quick, and it's just a really enjoyable track. So I've still got Alonso just behind us. Our tyres are turning slightly orange on lap 8. It's almost time to pit, so not too much worrying. But I hit the curve and almost span out there. I'm losing a lot of grip, and then yeah, it starts to be a little bit of a struggle. And Alonso sets the fastest lap. Not that much faster than my own one, but still faster. I'm not sure what happened to Alonso there. Did he hit me? He's just slowed right down. Yep, he's gone. I don't know what happened there. Perhaps he hit me in the back of me. I'm not 100%. That seems very odd. I just saw him drop down the order as I was watching him on the map. That seemed very unfortunate for him, fortunately. So we have Button and Hamilton just behind us now. Got quite a healthy lead going into the pits. I'm guessing some of the lead runners will pit a lap later, so we will lose some positions. Hopefully we can get them back later on in the race. So yeah, the tyres are turning pretty much pure orange. So these videos I don't want to start putting out a bit more often. I've been really busy with work and my other channel, doing loads of walkthroughs and things, as well as working quite a lot as well, so it does take up a lot of time. I think I'm working about 18-hour days at the moment with YouTube and actual work. So yeah, I'm working long hours, don't worry about that, but I'm hoping to bring out a few more F1 videos. Also we'll have the review on Sunday for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and we'll have Alex's League's race tomorrow, hopefully, if we can get it rendered. It's quite a long video, but hopefully I'm going to do like a commentary thing and make it a little bit more fun. Last time I done a commentary, but about 5 minutes of it was just me swearing, because I got so angry in that game. It's a lot of fun, I really look forward to it, but there's some people in there that like to hit me out, and any chance they get, they'll just don't like being overtaken at all, fairly. They just hit me out constantly, so it is a little bit stressful at times, but I think I got knocked out like 4 times in that last race, which is a joke. But you can also follow me on Twitter, at GameRiotRacing. I rarely even talk about my Twitter, which I really should, because it's a great means of getting all my uploads and getting my opinions on the F1 racing. So we skipped to lap 9, or we was on lap 9 anyway, but we skipped to later in that lap, where we get to see the guys coming out and see if we can get first place back. Got Perez in 3rd. I'm guessing Lewis Hamilton and Button off first and 2nd. Well, when I break myself around the corner, as I said, it's a really tricky corner, but as the game automatically slows you down, you don't really gain any time. So Hamilton's 1st, and I overtake him and take the position fairly easily. We've got quite a big gap actually, about 3 seconds, which is all good. Quite a bit of the long race to go yet, so 8 laps on the soft tyre. Got very soft and the soft. So we've got a little way to go. And we're going to skip a bit now to lap 14 because nothing happened. I'm just casually driving, fairly, not very quick at all to be honest. I'm just trying not to crash because obviously if you have a good lead there's no point going crazy. Which is definitely a theme of this championship in the real life. If you're first you can control the tyres, control the pace, and it's quite easy to get. Once you're in front it's pretty easy for you. As the battle's been shown fairly lately. So now I'm 6 seconds up on Lewis Hamilton. It's not going too bad. I think 25 points will be on the card. Let's just see some back markers in the map. I've just gone past the hairpin. So hopefully we can catch those up fairly soonish. And I skip forward to lap 15. We've got I think it's De La Rosa in front in HRT. So be careful not to, that a bit too much. Almost ended up in the Wall of Champions. De La Rosa has a blue flag, so he lets me past. I think this is a Glock. It is Glock. Obviously while I'm overtaking traffic it does slow me down quite a bit, so I'm losing a little bit of time to Lewis Hamilton. And he's slowly joining. Oh my god! I got completely distracted by the fact I was overtaking Glock and I knocked my wing. It's a very odd crash, it's very slow. A little bit weird. Just went slowly into the wall. But yeah, it's a bit awkward. But I only hit a bit of my wing off, so it was the right end plate. So not too much damage, which is all good. So I'm really not sure what to do for the next race, whether to run with the Legend AI or the Professional AI. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going to try and judge it. So we're now on lap 18, the last lap. Not much happened really in between that. As we overtake the Indian Carter Can. I'm actually up on my fastest lap at the moment, which is good. Very good first sector. I've been hearing rumours about Carter Can actually going to Force India. That would be, I could see that happening to be honest. I mean, he's Indian. He's actually quite a quick driver really. He's doing pretty well with HRT. If he has a better car, he could do pretty well. I don't know, it'd be interesting to see. I think it would do Force India a lot of good, a lot more investment from India. I think it could help them a lot. So I think that's probably, definitely recommend them doing that. But I'd also like to see Senna still in F1, so if that means going to Force India, I'd like to see that as well. Also Alguersuari, the Spanish dude. Whoa, skidded out on the last corner. Jesus Christ, that was a bit close. So we finished first with 25 points, a fairly easy-ish race for Scott Wright. And I beat my teammate by quite a big margin. He comes in 16th. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back for more career videos, hopefully early next week, I reckon. Obviously we've got the league race coming up very soon, probably tomorrow on a Friday. And obviously the race review on Sunday as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye bye.